Hey, Amy, we're going on vacation next month during the long weekend.
Vacation? Is this a family trip or are you going alone?
A family trip, obviously. Why would you even ask that?
Well, the last three times you mentioned trips, they were business trips or meetups with your college friends.
This one is different. I already put in for the time off.
That's nice. It would have been good to discuss it together first, though.
I had to book the time off early. You know how competitive holiday weekends are at the office.
Where are you thinking of going?
New York, probably. I want to do some shopping and meet up with some old college friends who moved there.
Wait, you already plan to meet friends there? So this isn't really a family trip?
Of course it is. We'll do family stuff too. They just happen to be there.
How long have you been planning this?
Does it matter? I'm including you guys, aren't I?
It matters because traveling with Lucy needs preparation. I was thinking somewhere less crowded might be better. Maybe Lake George?
Lake George? What would we even do there?
It's peaceful, has nice walks, and fresh air. Perfect for families with babies.
That sounds boring. New York has everything.
Lucy isn't even one yet, and traveling with her will be pretty challenging.
It'll be fine. The guys at work say it's better to travel while kids are small.
Which guys? The ones with kids?
Well, no, but they've heard it from somewhere.
Maybe we should ask people who actually have young children.
Why are you making this so complicated? Plus, we can use my airline miles.
But I think Lucy will be scared of the plane.
What? Why?
You'd know if you spent more time with her. She gets startled by loud noises.
All babies do.
She seems sensitive to loud noises, like trains. She usually gets fussy in vehicles, so I'm worried.
Your constant worrying is probably why she's so sensitive.
That's not fair. I'm with her every day. I know her patterns.
You're overthinking it. Tons of babies fly.
Every baby is different, though.
She'll be fine if you keep her calm.
Sometimes she won't calm down no matter what I do.
Then you're not trying hard enough.
That's not helpful. I'm trying to have a serious discussion about this.
And I'm telling you, it's not a big deal. Don't be so sensitive about it. It's only like an hour flight anyway.
It's more than an hour. It's the whole airport experience, too.
So what? You want to never travel?
That's not what I'm saying. I just think we should plan carefully.
You're being dramatic. She might not even cry.
She might not cry, but if she does...
Then deal with it. That's what mothers do, right?
What about fathers? You're her parent, too.
It's fine. Better to get her used to flying now anyway.
I guess. You're right that lots of babies fly, so it's not that unusual.
Finally, you're being reasonable.
But you have to help soothe her if she cries.
I know.
Do you really?
Of course, what's that supposed to mean?
You barely look after Lucy as it is. Plus, we'll have a lot of luggage since we need to bring the stroller.
Oh, we need the stroller? Can't you just carry her?
For an entire trip in New York? That's impossible. I can't carry her the entire trip.
Other mothers do it.
Other mothers probably have help from their partners.
What's that supposed to mean?
When was the last time you carried Lucy for more than 5 minutes?
I'm busy working. You knew this arrangement when you decided to be a stay-at-home mom.
Being a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean I do everything alone.
Fine, whatever. Just bring the stupid stroller.
Don't call it stupid. It's essential for her.
Everything's essential according to you.
Because I'm the one who actually takes care of her daily needs.
Here we go again.
I'll handle Lucy's essential items, but you'll need to manage everything else, okay?
Like what?
The main suitcase, any shopping bags, navigating.
I can handle the suitcases, that's fine. Just book the hotel and stuff, but run it by me first.
Why do I have to do all the planning if you're so set on New York?
Because I'm busy with work. You have time during the day.
When exactly? Between feeding Lucy, changing her, putting her down for naps?
Other mothers manage.
Other mothers might have more support.
I want somewhere we can really relax.
Define relax. What's your idea of a relaxing family vacation?
Nice hotel, good restaurants, shopping.
And how does Lucy fit into that plan?
She's a baby. She fits wherever we take her.
It's not that simple. We need to think about her schedule.
What schedule? She's not even on one.
Exactly why she needs a schedule. Regular naps, feeding times.
You're making this way more complicated than it needs to be.
I'm just being realistic. Have you ever spent a full day taking care of her?
That's your job.
It's both our jobs. We're both her parents.
I provide for the family. That's my role.
Okay, I'll look into it. But remember, traveling with a baby isn't easy.
You're so repetitive. I get it. It's tough even going shopping. Just hurry up and find some places.
You know what? Send me your exact requirements for the hotel.
Just find something nice, but not too expensive.
That's too vague. I need specifics.
Why do you need everything spelled out? Use common sense.
Because last time I booked something, you complained about everything.
Because you picked a terrible place.
It had everything you asked for.
Just do better this time and make sure it's in a good location.
Where exactly do you want to be?
Somewhere convenient.
Convenient to what? Your friends? Shopping? Tourist spots?
All of it. Just figure it out.
That's impossible within our budget.
There you go with the budget again.
Yes, because it's reality. We need to work within it.
Fine, send me some options later.
I need more guidance than that.
Why do you need everything spelled out? Other wives manage just fine.
Other wives might have husbands who actually participate in planning.
Whatever, just don't pick anywhere weird.
Define weird.
You know what I mean, and make sure there's good room service.
Room service will eat up our budget fast.
Then find somewhere cheaper so we can afford room service.
That's not how it works in New York.
Just figure it out. I'm busy now.
We need to finish this conversation, though.
Later, work calling.
You always say that when conversations get difficult.
Because I actually have important things to do.
And taking care of our daughter isn't important?
Did I say that? Stop twisting my words.
I'm not. I'm trying to plan this trip properly so you would enjoy it.
Then do it. Stop bothering me about every little detail.
These aren't little details, they're important considerations.
Fine, I trust you, just don't mess it up.
That's a lot of pressure with very little guidance.
You're overthinking again. Just book something decent.
And if you don't like it,
Then you'll have to fix it.
like always,
What's that supposed to mean?
nothing, I'll start looking.
Good. And remember, somewhere nice,
Within budget.
but not cheap looking.
That's contradictory.
No, it's called being selective. Just do your best.
I always do, whether you notice or not.
Don't start with that. Just focus on the booking.
Fine, I'll send you options when I find them.
Make sure they're good ones.
They'll be what's available within our budget.
Whatever, just don't embarrass me.
How would a hotel embarrass you?
You know what I mean, nothing budget looking.
But we're on a budget.
Just make it work, you're good at that, right?
I'll try my best, but please be reasonable when I show you options.
I'm always reasonable.
If you say so.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I'll start searching now.
Good. And Amy,
Yes?
make it good. I want this trip to be perfect.
Perfect for who?
For all of us, obviously.
Okay, I'll do my best.
You better. I'll talk later. Amy, I'm rejecting all the hotels you picked. I don't like any of them.
What's wrong with them?
They're all like business hotels. They feel kind of cheap. If we're going to the city, I want somewhere with more style.
I spent hours researching these. What exactly feels cheap about them?
The photos just look basic, nothing special.
They're all highly rated and within budget. Plus, you need a smoking room, right?
Obviously.
That limits our options significantly in New York.
Other cities have plenty of smoking rooms.
We're not talking about other cities. Most of the stylish, upscale hotels in New York are non-smoking.
Then you're not looking hard enough.
I've checked every hotel booking site. With our budget and the smoking requirement, these are the best options I could find.
No, you're just bad at searching. There have to be better places.
I've been researching for 3 days straight during Lucy's naps after she goes to bed.
Maybe if you weren't so slow at searching, you'd find better options.
I'm being thorough. Do you want me to show you my spreadsheet comparing all the options?
Spreadsheet? You're making this way too complicated.
I'm trying to be organized. Each hotel has different pros and cons.
Just find something good. How hard can it be?
I searched pretty thoroughly already. If you want your ideal hotel, we'll need to increase the budget.
Always about money with you.
Because I'm trying to be realistic. Higher-end hotels allow smoking in rooms, and they're nicer, but they're more expensive.
Then find cheaper ones that are still nice.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Well, try harder.
Or, if you're okay with non-smoking, we'd have more choices.
I already told you I need a smoking room.
Even if it means staying somewhere less nice?
No, find both, nice and smoking.
That's what I'm saying. Those hotels are over our budget.
Look, New York City has countless hotels. Even with our requirements, there must be better places.
I've literally checked hundreds of hotels.
You're definitely searching wrong.
Then why don't you look for them yourself?
You know I don't have time for that.
But do you have time to reject every option I find?
That's different. I can tell at a glance these aren't good enough.
Based on what criteria exactly?
They just aren't what I'm looking for.
And what exactly are you looking for? Be specific.
Something nice! How many times do I have to say it?
Plus, there's availability to consider. It's a holiday weekend, so many places are booked.
That's because you're too slow at booking.
You only told me about this trip last week.
Other people managed to book good hotels last minute.
If you keep saying no to everything, we won't find anywhere to stay.
That's your job to figure out. Why should I have to search when I'm busy with work?
I'm busy too. Lucy had a fever yesterday, and I still kept searching.
That's different. I have actual deadlines.
Taking care of a sick baby isn't more important than a deadline?
You're just a stay-at-home mom watching the kid all day. At least do this right.
I am looking, and I'm not just watching the kid.
What else do you do all day?
Are you serious? I have housework too, and lots of other things to do.
Like what? The house isn't even that clean.
Maybe because I'm busy taking care of our daughter, and now planning this trip you suddenly decided on?
But you're still less busy than me. Between me working outside and you staying home, it's pretty clear who has more free time.
Free time? When was the last time I got to take a break?
You're home all day. That's basically a break.
You really think taking care of a baby is a break?
Other mothers manage just fine.
Other mothers might have more help from their partners.
Here we go again with the complaints.
They're not complaints, they're just facts.
Whatever, just find better hotels.
Hey, could we at least increase the per night budget by $30?
Why?
I think I could find more options then, ones that meet your requirements.
My coworker did their whole trip, including flights and hotel, for $300.
That person's single, right? We're different.
So what? A room is a room.
No, it's not. We need space for Lucy's crib, the stroller.
You're just making excuses.
No, you're definitely just bad at searching. There are cheap package deals out there.
See? Even you admit there are deals.
For single travelers, not for families.
Just look harder. I'm already giving you plenty of budget.
You're the one who wanted a family vacation. If you're leaving the booking to me, couldn't you compromise a little?
Compromise on what? I just want a decent hotel.
You're asking for luxury amenities on a budget hotel price.
You're the one who can't follow simple instructions. Why are you trying to blame me?
Because you keep making such specific demands. Location has to be exact. Can't be the same hotel as someone else.
What's wrong with having standards?
Nothing, but they need to match our budget. And the schedule is all about places you want to go. You're not thinking about this as a family trip at all.
I picked places everyone will enjoy.
Like the 3-hour museum tour you added? With a baby?
She can sleep in the stroller.
And when she wakes up crying in the quiet museum?
That's your job to figure out. Don't make me waste my time and energy on anything besides work.
So I have to handle everything and meet your impossible standards?
They're not impossible. Other people stay in nice hotels.
Other people might have different budgets.
You should be grateful I'm even taking you on vacation.
Grateful? You've made this whole process miserable.
Because you keep failing to find good options.
I found plenty of good options. You just won't accept them.
Because they're not good enough.
For a family trip with a baby, they're perfect.
Perfect for you, maybe. I have higher standards.
Then maybe you should plan this yourself.
I'm too busy, you know that.
Too busy to plan, but not too busy to criticize everything I suggest?
Just do better. I don't know why this is so hard for you.
Fine, I'll send more options tomorrow.
Make sure they're actually good this time.
They'll be exactly like the last ones because that's what's available.
Then search harder.
This conversation is going nowhere.
Only because you're being difficult.
Sure, I'm the difficult one.
Just find better hotels, that's all I'm asking.
Right, that's all you're asking.
Don't get sarcastic with me.
I'll keep looking, but don't expect miracles.
Whatever, just make it work.
Jake, where are you right now?
Shut up and leave me alone. I don't want to be around you guys anyway.
You can't just disappear like this. I have all our luggage and Lucy.
Figure it out yourself. You wanted to bring all that stuff?
What's going on? Don't just disappear right after we get off the plane.
It's your fault! What was that on the plane? Lucy wouldn't stop screaming the whole time!
I told you this might happen. I warned you weeks ago.
Not like that. She was hysterical.
Babies cry sometimes. We can't help that.
For 5 hours straight, really?
It wasn't 5 hours. You're exaggerating.
Felt like it. Everyone kept looking at us.
Maybe if you'd helped instead of pretending not to know us.
But did she have to scream the entire time? Why couldn't you quiet her down? Everyone was giving us dirty looks.
I tried everything. The pressure was hurting her ears.
Other babies on the plane were quiet.
You don't know that. You had your headphones on the whole time.
Because I couldn't take the crying anymore. Don't embarrass me like that.
Embarrass you? I was struggling alone with our crying baby.
Lower your voice next time. Try harder to keep her quiet.
So that's why you were in such a bad mood. You ignored me when I tried to talk to you and didn't help at all.
I didn't want people knowing I was with you, though they probably figured it out since you kept trying to talk to me.
Of course they knew. We boarded together.
You still didn't have to make it obvious.
What is wrong with you? Why can't you properly help with Lucy?
What could I have done? She only wants you anyway.
Because you never spend time with her. How would you know what she wants? Look at her.
What?
Look at your daughter. She's finally sleeping.
After screaming for hours? Are you even a real mother? Why won't she stop crying even when you hold her?
How dare you question my parenting?
Well, something's clearly wrong. Wait, do you just ignore her crying when I'm not home?
What?
That explains it. You're slacking off on childcare when I'm not around.
You've got to be kidding me. Stop with these baseless accusations. If I can't calm her down, you could help too. You're her father.
You spend the most time with her. If you can't calm her down, how could I?
Because you're her parent too. It's not about who spends more time.
Clearly it is. She doesn't even know me.
And whose fault is that?
Then you shouldn't be in such a bad mood about it.
I'm in a bad mood because you abandoned us at the airport.
Baby crying is annoying. At home I can go somewhere else, but there's nowhere to escape on a plane.
That's called being a parent. You can't just escape.
It's such a pain. I should have left Lucy at home.
With who exactly? Since you never watch her. That's why I suggested driving instead.
I didn't think it would be this bad. Some kids sit quietly. Why does Lucy have to cry?
Every child is different. We can't help that.
Really? That kind of crying isn't normal. Maybe something's wrong with her.
Don't you dare say that about our daughter.
I'm just saying other babies don't cry like that.
How can you say that? Lucy is perfectly fine. She's just not used to flying.
She's not used to anything. She cries all the time.
She cries like a normal baby. You just never stick around to help. She cries the same way during night wakings, but you wouldn't know since you always wear earplugs and kick us out of the bedroom.
Because I need sleep for work.
And I don't need sleep?
You can nap during the day.
When exactly? While I'm doing all the housework you never help with?
What's with that attitude?
Because you don't understand anything!
I understand you're a terrible planner. This whole trip is a disaster.
The only disaster is your behavior.
God, my mood is totally ruined. Just go sightseeing without me.
You can't be serious.
I am. I'm out.
Where are you even going?
I'm going to meet my friends. We're done here.
You're leaving us alone in a city we don't know?
You wanted to come so bad, figure it out.
Wait, what about the hotel reservation?
Figure it out yourself. I don't care anymore. Later.
You booked it under your card.
Then call and change it.
With what money? You have all our cash.
Use your card.
My card that you said I shouldn't bring because you'd handle everything?
Not my problem anymore.
Jake, you can't just leave us like this.
Watch me.
At least tell me where you're going.
No, I need space.
Space from your family?
Yes, this trip is ruined anyway.
Because you ruined it.
Because Lucy wouldn't stop crying.
She's a baby. That's what babies do.
Whatever, I'm done.
Fine, go. Show everyone what kind of father you really are.
Better than being trapped with a screaming kid.
You're unbelievable.
And you're a terrible mother.
Whatever.
Don't act all hurt now.
I'm not hurt. I'm just done.
Good, me too.
Just go.
Already gone. Amy, enjoying the vacation?
What do you want?
Just wondering what you guys are up to.
Why do you suddenly care?
Can't I ask about my family?
We're at the hotel.
Oh, so you're still in New York?
Where else would we be?
I don't know. I thought maybe you'd gone home.
With what money? You left us here.
You could have figured something out.
Where are you?
I'm not vacationing with you guys anymore. I'm heading home.
Of course you are.
Actually, I'm almost there, in a taxi from the airport.
You really just abandoned your family in New York.
Don't be dramatic. You have your credit card.
With a $500 limit in New York City.
You're resourceful. You'll manage.
You're really something else.
Shut up. You guys kept ruining my mood.
We ruined your mood?
You should have never gone on this trip. I should have just gone alone.
That's what I said, but whatever. It doesn't matter anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I realized I'm better off without you around anyway.
Amy, about earlier. I'm sorry.
What changed?
Please come home right away.
Why the sudden change in attitude?
I just got home and they're moving stuff out of our apartment.
Oh, really?
Both our parents are standing outside.
Did you say hi?
Of course not. I'm hiding because I'm too scared to talk to them.
How pathetic.
This isn't funny, Amy. What's going on here? Why are both our parents here?
Take a guess.
Amy, did you say something?
Obviously I did. That's why this is happening.
What exactly did you tell them?
I told them everything you've done.
Everything I've done? I just needed some space.
Both sets of parents were furious. They unanimously agreed I should divorce you.
What? Divorce?
Are you really surprised?
Over one bad trip?
You really don't think you've done anything wrong?
I just got annoyed and went home alone. Divorce is extreme.
Is it? Leaving your wife and baby stranded in an unfamiliar city is extreme.
I knew you had money for a hotel.
It's not about the hotel. It's not extreme. That's why your parents are helping. This trip was the last straw, but it's not just about that.
Then what is it about?
The hotel booking, too. You kept nitpicking every choice and making me redo it.
That's just being thorough.
You've never helped with childcare or housework.
That's because I work.
So do other fathers who still help their wives. I'm at my limit, but what I couldn't forgive most was how you blamed Lucy for crying on the plane.
Come on, anyone would get annoyed at a screaming kid.
It's natural for strangers to feel annoyed. Even parents want the crying to stop.
See? You admit it's annoying.
But a parent getting furious at their baby for crying is wrong. You even suggested Lucy might be defective.
I didn't say defective.
You said something was wrong with her. Same thing. I think you're the one with issues.
Men aren't used to crying since we're not home much.
Don't lump all men together. The businessman sitting next to me tried to make Lucy laugh.
He was probably just being polite.
Sure, some people were probably annoyed and thought she was loud.
They definitely were.
But not everyone was like that, and parents shouldn't think their child is annoying.
I didn't mean...
I warned you she might cry, and you agreed to this.
I didn't expect such intense crying!
That's because you never watch Lucy. You always leave the hard stuff to me.
That's not true!
When's the last time you changed a diaper? Exactly. Whenever I object, you throw the "you're just a housewife" card and won't help with housework or childcare.
I can change!
I can't live with someone like that anymore.
Even so, moving out without talking is extreme. Shouldn't we discuss this first?
Rich coming from someone who disappeared at the airport and flew home alone.
That's different!
How? How is it different?
I was just angry!
And I'm just done. It was hard, you know, managing Lucy, the suitcase, and the stroller alone.
I'll make it up to you.
If I'd known I'd be alone with Lucy, I wouldn't have brought so much.
I said I'm sorry!
This is all because you disappeared.
I'm sorry!
Too late. I've made up my mind.
Come on, this is too fast! It's only been a day!
Yesterday might have been the trigger, but the reasons for divorce come from everything that's built up.
Like what? Tell me what to fix!
Everything. Your attitude toward Lucy, your lack of help, your constant criticism.
You could have said something before divorcing me!
Are you kidding? I've been telling you for months.
How can I fix things if you don't tell me?
I told you many times, but you never listened.
Did you?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This isn't a sudden divorce because of yesterday's anger.
Then what is it?
It's because you never do housework or childcare, and you don't truly care about Lucy.
I care! I provide for her!
Money isn't everything, Jake.
I'm sorry. I'll change. I promise. Please come back.
It's too late for promises.
Our parents definitely won't forgive me if I return alone.
That's what you're worried about? Their forgiveness?
No, I mean, please, Amy, what can I do?
Nothing. It's over. Our parents said to enjoy our time in New York, so I'm not coming back for a while.
Wait, what? They know you're staying?
They helped me switch hotels. We are somewhere nice now.
What do you mean, nice?
A family-friendly hotel, the kind I wanted to book originally. We switched to a more family-friendly hotel, and I want some time to clear my head.
Amy, please! I'm begging you. I'll do anything.
Anything except actually change.
I'll do better! I'll follow your instructions from now on!
Like you followed them about helping on the plane?
That was different! I'll definitely help with childcare and housework.
Someone who's never done it before can't suddenly start doing it.
I can learn!
I don't expect anything from you anymore. Just sign the divorce papers.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Figure it out yourself, like you told me to do.
Just watch while our parents move everything out?
Yes.
This isn't fair!
Neither was abandoning us in New York.
That was just one mistake!
No, that was the last mistake.
I can fix this!
Not my problem. Figure it out yourself. I don't care anymore. Goodbye. The day after I announced the divorce, my husband frantically came to apologize at our hotel. He'd jumped on a plane to return to New York. Our parents had apparently scolded him harshly, and he seemed completely deflated. I let him help carry luggage since I needed the assistance, but of course, I returned to my parents' house where my belongings had been moved. When we discussed divorce, I still couldn't forgive him, and I told him again that I wanted to end our marriage. He begged me to reconsider for days, but after a month, either his resolve broke or he finally understood my feelings wouldn't change, and he agreed to the divorce. He apparently lost a lot of weight during that month. If he was going to agonize this much, he should have valued our marriage more while we had it. All I want from him now is to live a life that won't shame him as a father and to properly pay child support. We still see each other on visitation days, and I hope he can be a good father to our daughter from now on. Since the divorce, I don't have to deal with his unreasonable demands anymore, and I worry less about housework and childcare. I'm living a comfortable, fulfilling life. I plan to return to work when my daughter turns 2, so until then, I want to be there for her completely. I'm determined to create an environment where she can grow up freely and raise her well.